Cosmoenergy is a unique method for a person's physical, emotional, and spiritual healing and self-improvement using the informational component of the universe, referred to as channels. The knowledge connected to healing and self-improvement by means of channels had long been used by many sages and healers of our past. But thanks to modern-day research, it is now widely available to everyone willing to acquire it. The history of the Cosmoenergy method can be traced back to 1918, when after the October Revolution, a laboratory for the study of ancient knowledge under guidance of Alexander Barchenko was opened at the Institute of the Brain in St. Petersburg, Soviet Union. Barchenko organized expeditions to Tibet, India, Afghanistan, and other parts of the world to find and research the most effective spiritual practices. His center worked for 20 years until 1938, when it was closed, all the materials were seized, and further studies were continued in secret labs of the KGB. The resulting knowledge of those studies formed the basis of modern cosmoenergy. In 1991, after the collapse of the USSR, the KGB organization was dismantled, causing previously classified knowledge about cosmoenergy to be leaked by former KGB officers who were located in Uzbekistan, former Soviet Republic. Vladimir Petrov was the first civilian to learn, study, and teach the cosmoenergy method. According to Petrov's research, the first channels were discovered by the Indian yogis after a long group meditation 400 years ago. Gradually, all other channels were revealed in a similar way. Later, in 2001, after 8 years of practical application of the cosmoenergy channels, one of Petrov's students, Dr. Emil Bagarov, began his scientific research that showed the restorative effect of channels on the human body, despite the many unexplained factors from the standpoint of modern science. In March 2009, Dr. Bagarov formed the International Federation of Classical Cosmoenergy, which in December 2009 was included in the World Health Organization. During pilot laboratory and clinical studies, Dr. Bagarov wrote many scientific papers and received 8 patents based on the usage of channels. The cosmoenergy method has been recognized by the Russian Center of Traditional Medicine and the Professional Union of Healers of Russia. Its effectiveness has been confirmed by studies and countless patients' testimonials. To understand the principle of interaction between the channels and a human being, let's define the following 3 components: physical, energetic, and informational. Let's take a computer, for example. All of the computer's physical equipment, including processors and media, are the physical component. Electricity, which allows the computer to operate, is the energetic component. The control of all computer processes is done by a package of programs that do not exist physically. A program has no mass, and when it is erased or written on the device, it does not change the mass of the device. In this example, the package of programs is the informational component. Any program is a type of intelligence because it, so to speak, knows how to run a certain process. Our universe is also composed of the same 3 components. First, the physical component includes all stars, planets, and nebulae. Second, the energetic component is the light and electromagnetic energy and different types of fields. The third, the informational component, is an invisible, intangible, and unstudied component which controls all processes in the universe. According to the latest research conducted by NASA, the universe is composed of 74% of dark energy, 22% of dark matter, 3.6% of intergalactic gas, and only 0.4% of stars, planets, comets, and so on. Thus, 96% of the universe consists of something that we know almost nothing about. According to Dr. Bagarov, this unexplored part of cosmos has been known by the ancient civilizations as the spiritual world. Vedas say that the universe is governed by 33 million gods, intelligent forces yet to be described by science. We can also compare this unknown part of the universe with the internet that exists everywhere and contains packages of programs directing various universal processes. Finally, a human being also consists of three components. First, physical, the physical body. Second, energetic, biochemical energy and aura of a person, which consists of etheric, astral, and mental bodies. Third, the informational component, the vital program packages also known as chakras that influence not only the human thinking process, but the entire neuron system. Chakras are informational centers of a person which are linked to various parts of the spine and the head. These centers are in constant interaction with the informational component of the universe. In the same way, chakras can also come in contact with the forces we call channels. Cosmoenergy channels are the objects of intangible nature, which, in practice, have a healing effect on the human body, regardless of the distance between the practitioner and the patient. Interaction between channels and people, for example during a healing session, is conducted by trained practitioners who received initiation into channels. Similar to how we go to a particular internet site by typing its specific address, code, the Cosmoenergy practitioner is able to connect to channels using a particular code. Thanks to the collected scientific data and established treatment methodology, Cosmoenergy has now been widely recognized by many scientists. Currently, the International Federation of Classic Cosmoenergy continues its studies of the channels. Cosmoenergy is not only a leap into the future in terms of possibilities of modern medicine, but also is the first scientific instrument that can complement the current world model and reveal the principles of human interaction with the infinite universe.